Life is this. I like this.
Right, what's going on? Back day today. Like I said in yesterday's video, smashing back. Let's go talk about pre-workout. I was taking that like 11th gear. How I recently said it's just trash. Like I don't even know. Every video I'd like die taking it, but I switched recently. I just like kind of tossed the last 1/3 out. So I think it's Sephiroth that makes it. Dude, your flavors, you gotta work on that or something. Not for me. But now I do, the heck am I taking now? Dominate. Flavors are good, and it's like a lower caffeine stim. So like it gives you the flow, the focus and everything, and there's a little lower dose on the caffeine. I think a full scoop's like 75 milligrams or something, so it's like perfect, right? And then I can mix that with rain, up the caffeine, and it's a deadly combo. But yeah, smashing back today. Starting with activations. I wanted to do lat pull downs when I'm doing the row machine. Just high reps, try and drive blood in. 2 sets, activations, right? Again, I want to do lat pull downs, activate the top of my lats, and then work in from my lower lat, kind of mid back and everything, but you know, sometimes you're just not meant to do that. Right? Universe had different plans. Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright, 20 reps. Again, just using these for activations, trying to drive blood, you know, let the body know work's gonna be happening, you know. And then, yeah, I'll be doing 2 of these. Wow. I feel like I'm like, my mind's wandering everywhere today. I was in the sun too long. It's brutal. And it's hot, it's like muggy. So that's a good thing about Canada sometimes, eh? But yeah, 1 more of those. Just drive, try and create as much tension as possible. As you see, I'm pausing into contraction, right? Controlling as much as possible. And yeah, so 1 more, and then we'll pop on, probably do a DB row today, but they don't go that heavy here, which kind of sucks. I think 75 is their heaviest. So we'll see, probably just focus more on time under tension then, right? Good contractions, good eccentrics, yeah. 2 sets of activations done. Those are actually pretty good, and the weight was perfect. You know, as the sets go on, it got progressively harder. Just driving blood and trying to let the body know work's happening. Now I'm going into my first lat dominant movement. I'm gonna be doing more of an accessory, focusing on that hard stretch and then a great contraction, like a clean contraction is what I'm trying to say, right? So you've probably seen me do this before where I'm kneeling on the ground. Yeah, I'm kneeling on the ground and I'm essentially allowing the torso or the arm to lead the way, stretching through almost like a bow, right? Getting that full stretch and then squeezing through. This is one of my favorite accessory motions. I'm gonna be using it as a main lift today. It's gonna be deadly. Just gotta figure out where I'm recording from. There maybe? I don't know. See how it looks once I get going. don't normally do these as my first main lift, so I'm gonna go quite a bit heavier. But that's my first arm. No break really, I'm going in my next arm. I'm just taking a break to kind of say what I'm doing. I'm gonna adjust weight as necessary to try and find exactly where my real working weight is, because usually I'm not fresh when I'm doing these. Like usually it's end of my workout, muscles are fatigued, I'm just using it to get that full stretch and feel the muscle the whole way through and just try and drive a little more tearing and blood, right? So next recording, we'll see exactly where my weight is, because I'll hopefully have gauged it by then. Yeah. This is my third set now. Pretty sure I've gauged my weight, but I'm not really gonna count the first. That was more of a feeler. Again, I'm usually not this fresh when going to these, so I'm feeling good. And I am trying to overload as much as possible while creating that pure mechanical tension in these movements, right? But focusing on that hard stretch, you know, second-ish contraction, right? And controlling the eccentric motion into that full stretch, almost pressing out with that arm that's bracing to create more of an extra bow slash stretch. It just helps me feel it better, right? All right, that's what I'm looking for. That was a failure set. That was good. I don't know my weight set. I'll try it. There we go. But again, this is kind of like an ego machine. Like these cables aren't true cables, like I'd say. Like you have your single pulleys. These are almost like a double, quadruple pulley system kind of thing. So it's a little easier. I think you're meant to actually use these unilaterally, but they of course can be used, you know, you know what I'm talking. Wow, no blood in my head, ridiculous. But yeah, I'm gonna do my other side now because I'm talking too much. I'm gonna do actually 2 more sets of this, probably pyramiding up each set, and I won't record these because you know what I'm doing, just to get that overload and as much tear as possible in the muscle. All finished with those. Last set, oh my bad, sweating. Last set I only got 6 per arm, but like they were failure. They were heavy, heaviest I've probably ever gone on those. Again, I've never used them as a main movement, so good. Like shock the system, right? Try and grow. But now I'm doing a 1-arm dumbbell rows, actually something I've never done in a while, and I'm doing it a little bit different. I've only seen one other person do it this way, where I guess I'll show you the positioning, but it's like bracing, more like a lean, bracing on my, of course, bracing leg, other leg's kind of back, and I'm cranking my torso up, and it's more of an angled position, but I find this helps hit the lower lat and mid lat quite a bit more than just being like, you know, bent over gorilla mode, or the knee up on the bench is something I've always learned not to do, where most people do their dumbbell row, 1 knee up, 1 hand up, 1 leg off and rowing. I learned from Athlete and X, that's a good way to create hernias. So like ever since I've heard that, I've stopped. And I've actually heard of other people, like people I know, getting like pains in their stomach because of that movement, so it's something I avoid, and there's other variations you can always do. But yeah, this is what I'm going into. So that's pretty much my positioning. It's my preferred way of doing the rows. I should have strapped up. Grip being a limiting factor for me, like I can definitely do more reps. But I'm gonna do 10 on my other side. More or less call it a feeler, not call it a real set, because this was nowhere near close to failure. But I need to strap up because my grip's starting to get, right? Like I got kind of weak grip, and it's not from using straps, it's just genetics that way. It sucks. But yeah, I got 3 of these per side. I'm just gonna count that as a feeler, and I can't really go higher. I'm just gonna hopefully slow the momentum down or the tempo down, right? And harder contraction. harder eccentric, and strap up, more reps. Yeah. Thought I'd record one more strapped up, and on my actual dominant side, different angle, hopefully gives you a better idea of what the actual form is like. That's just preferably my favorite way to do the row, especially when targeting the mid lat and lower lat. Just that leaning into that bracing foot, of course, then cranking that torso up, and it's like, I don't know, it's like an arcing motion. It's almost like a position where you could do a shrug, and it'd be like the best tension position, but like just, I don't know, it feels amazing in the lat, I find, and just slow contractions, hard contractions, and slow eccentrics, and yeah. Oh, all right, I got 2 more of those per side. Freaking brutal. And then hopefully accessory for a rear delt of some sort, and then I gotta stretch. Yeah. All right, I decided to skip rear delts. Shoulders are one of my most dominant, and I'm trying to catch my arms up, so I'm just gonna throw biceps in at the end, right? Try and grind these out to failure, alternating dumbbells. I might start together, take it to failure there, or even just set a set. Whoa, I cannot speak today. Set a set amount of reps, which will be 10, hard contraction, control the motion, and then I can switch into single alternating where I can slightly cheat the reps, right? And throw in a slight little swing just to drive it closer to failure, and ultimately finish it to failure, right? Hope his ankle's good. I got no idea. I don't know what's going on with my grip today. It's like my arms are going numb. I don't know why. Maybe I'm missing salt or something today. It's brutal. Ooh. All right, but that's 1. I'm gonna go up in weight. I wasn't planning on it. I thought 30s would be like 30s are good. Contractions are good and everything, but I just wanna push that pain threshold barrier, overload the muscle a little more, and just, you know, try and maintain as much tension as possible. Try and keep form as good as possible, right? Hitting those 10 and then alternating and then slowly starting to add more and more of a swing with more shoulder flexion just to get out a few more reps and hopefully get some more growth, right? But yeah, breather and another one. I probably won't record it, it makes no sense. Like, you know what I'm doing. I'm gonna pyramid up. Hopefully every set 5 pounds, right? So this is 30, next set 35. Maybe last set I'm hoping 40. If anything changes, I'll let you know, right? Then I got stretching and I'll probably see you in the car. Okay, so I didn't end up doing 3 sets of the curls like I said I was gonna do. I finished at 35 pounds for 2 sets, and then I just decided to come in here and I'm gonna do kettlebell hammer. I can't speak at all today. This whole video is just gibberish. But I'm doing kettlebell hammer. I'm trying to say like hammer and camel for some reason. It's a hammer, there we go. But I'm gonna like hold it by the handle, squeeze it for grip essentially, because my grip sucks. And then hold, and then one at a time. Oh. I'm just gonna try and take these to failure. Oh, she's firing the grip, I'll tell you. Look at these weak little wrists. Look at that shake. Why? My grip's gonna give out first. Oh. Okay, now that we've finished that, let's go alternating. Oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. It burns. Yep, that's it. My brachialis is starting to hurt. I've always had like issues here, but since I started stretching, it's starting to work. I should probably show a stretching routine and stuff I've used to like alleviate some of the pains I have, and like stretching is just generally good for that all around. Like if you have pains anywhere, a good stretching routine and even adding in like dynamic stretching or cardio-like routines to get the blood flowing everywhere can pretty much get rid of any pain as long as like, you know, it's not a slipped disc or something, right? Then that's, you probably crap out of luck. But there's usually a rehab for every type of injury, right? It's just a matter of doing it. Oh, but breather. I'm gonna do one more of those. Won't record it. And then I'm just gonna stretch the working muscles I did today, plus probably one spinal stretch, which I'll do like a hanging stretch from the bar, hang for 30 seconds, try and find the spot where kind of like my back will, I feel like a release and a pop, right? That's what I'm looking for. And then I'll see you back in the car. All right. All right. I didn't set my mount up today. She's raining, and I'm like, But yeah, freaking weather changed hard. We needed to cool down. I was dying all day in the sun. But that was good. I don't know, not exactly what I wanted. I felt depleted today. Again, could be the sun. Mumbling my words or rambling on, just freaking like Led Zeppelin says. But yeah, that was good. I'm happy-ish. I'm happy-ish. Yeah, but I know that like I feel like I'm rambling hard today. What the hell? I just need to freaking chill. That's what I need now. Oh. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna cut the video here because my brain is, but the lightning's nice. The rain is nice. It's gonna cool everything down. I'm gonna sleep. But yeah, I will see you not tomorrow because I rest. It is a rest day. And I gotta drive to Aurelia. I'm doing 4-day work weeks and 3-day weekends, which is sweet. Yeah, baby. But yeah, I will see you in the next one. Thanks for tagging along. Unfortunately, I'm still rambling. Let's do this. See you in the next one. Peace.